Hi guys, so carrying on the theme of iron play this month, we're going to look at angle of attack and how that changes if the way we think about it in the right way, how it can help improve our iron play. Also going to quickly show you why we thin the golf ball sometimes and also hit it heavy. Again, that relates into our angle of attack. Obviously if we're hitting an iron on the way up, we're generally going to hit it fat or thin, and that all comes from the same swing fault. I'm just in the sim room, got the GT2 set up. I'm going to hit a shot now with a 6 iron. Instantly it'll give me my angle of attack number. If you're looking to work on your iron play, it's something you have to look at improving. It'll improve the whole sort of part of your game, because the only way you can improve your angle of attack is getting the right sequence of your body moving left throughout the golf ball. So even just coming here, playing by yourself, every shot you hit gives instant feedback with your numbers, so you can kind of have a play. There's nothing kind of wrong with having a go yourself without much tuition. Seeing if you can change the numbers, it's a bit of fun, and again, there's nothing wrong with trying to learn that way a little bit. So I'm going to hit a 6 iron now, see what I get with this one. So my 6 iron was 2.9 down that particular shot, so I'd probably want it a little bit more than that. I caught that fractionally behind the ball. So if I'm going to mention now why we hit it heavy and thin. Basically the club at the bottom of our swing arc will always bottom out wherever our sternum is. So if I had the club here, so this is my ball position for a 6 iron, a little bit ahead of centre. If I keep my sternum here and just bring the club down, that club is going to bottom out pretty much there, but I want the club to bottom out a little bit past the ball, so I want to be striking down into the golf ball, and the club works into the ground after that. It's about like a £5 note kind of size divot after the ball, so it'd be ball, then roughly a £5 note size divot after this. So again, the only way I can achieve that is getting onto my left side. So the reason people catch it thin is because at some point during the golf swing, they move too much onto their right side. So again, if I now stay here and bring the club down, you see the club's going to bottom out somewhere here. And again, it might just miss the ground, and then it starts to work up, and then it's going to catch the ball halfway up. That's where we get the thin. We can hit it fat just as easy from that same fault. So it's either going to stick into the ground here, or we may just miss it, the ground, and then the club's going to start working up, hit the golf ball thin. So I say a fat shot and thin shot are from the same fault generally. It's because you're stuck too far on your right side as you're coming down. We've not transferred your weight left. So the club's going to bottom out either before the ball hit into the ground, catch it heavy, or it's going to just slightly miss the ground and start working up, catch the ball thin. Obviously, once we're getting this working left, 3 impacts or more like this, you can see I'm ahead of the golf ball now. Club's working down, it's going to strike the golf ball, then carry on into the turf, take that nice divot. So, beauty about the HMT, you can come down here, practice your golf shots, get instant feedback on your numbers, and have a go about changing those, just seeing how you can change them yourself without any too complicated swing thoughts. Just have a bit of fun, have a bit of a play. The angle of attack there for my 6 iron was 2.9. As I said, I'd like that to be a little bit lower down, more like 5 or 6. Again, that changes depending on club as well. So if I was hitting a longer iron, say a 3, 4, 5 iron, that angle of attack reduces slightly. And again, the opposite, when I go to 7, 8, 9, it starts increasing. So you'll see a bit of more of a higher number the more lofted club you go to. So again, thinking like that, understanding how we get that club to work down, strike the ball into the turf, hopefully give you a better understanding, give you a little bit of more of a simple swing thought when you're out on the golf course. Again, we're never trying to pick the ball cleanly off the turf. We want to be hit it with irons, we want to be hitting the ball, then the club's working down into the ground still after it's struck the ball. We never want to be taking it cleanly off the fairway. Okay, so get out there, have some fun, and hopefully you'll start to see some much better and certainly better striking irons, and start to hear that fizzing noise as it takes off.